Welcome, dear listeners, to Epictales Universe, your gentle gateway to the timeless worlds of belief, history, and wonder. Join us as we venture today into the gentle whispers of ancient lands and travel back thousands of years to uncover the tender story of Kybele, the mother of gods and protector of nature. Sit comfortably, relax, and allow the soft waves of history and belief to carry you into a world of divine mysteries and ancient celebrations. Let us gently begin. In a lush and tranquil valley, caressed by gentle breezes and filled with the melodies of birdsong, there once blossomed an extraordinary presence, worshipped by countless souls over generations. It was said that long before humankind ever treaded upon the soil, a divine mother emerged from the heart of the earth itself, brought forth by nature's loving embrace. Her name was Cybele, and her presence filled every leaf, flower, and flowing river. Cybele was deeply venerated in ancient Anatolia, within lands that now are known as modern-day Turkey. It is there, nestled in green forests, rocky cliffs, and gentle meadows, where she first whispered the sacred language of the earth. People saw her in every blooming flower, every whispering tree, and in every spring that bubbled forth clear and fresh. Kybele became the embodiment of Mother Earth herself, nurturing, protective, and all-encompassing. Her gentle aura brought solace, hope, and comfort to countless hearts. Stories spoke of Kybele's divine beauty, radiant and gentle. She wore a crown made from golden leaves and fragrant wildflowers, with long flowing garments that moved softly, like the whispers of the wind itself. She journeyed across her beloved land in a chariot, drawn gently by mighty lions, symbols of her power and protectiveness. These lions, powerful yet tender-hearted in her presence, were guardians who roared only softly, echoing the heartbeat of the earth. Kybele was not just revered, she was deeply loved. Those who honored her built beautiful temples adorned with natural elements, statues carved from marble, altars decorated with roses and ivy, and quiet pools filled with fresh water, reflecting the sky and clouds above. Her presence inspired poetry, music, and dances that celebrated nature, fertility, and life's eternal cycles. Her gentle hand touched every aspect of daily life, from the planting of seeds to the birth of children. But the tender story of Kybele was also touched by elements of sorrow and profound wisdom. Legends recount the gentle mother's deep love for a beautiful youth named Attis, whose life and spirit were deeply connected to the rhythms of nature. Attis embodied springtime's joyous renewal, his laughter echoing in the breeze, his spirit twinkling in morning dew. Their love was sacred, rich, and deeply profound. Attis became both lover and child to Kybele, symbolizing the eternal cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. In the warmth of spring, Attis brought life and joy to the earth. But every year, as winter softly arrived and the land gently slept beneath blankets of frost and snow, Attis would quietly fade away, only to be reborn again with the coming spring. In this gentle yet poignant cycle, Kybele's heart knew joy and loss, laughter and tears. It was said that when Attis passed with the cold breath of winter, Kybele's tears would nourish the land, her gentle mourning preparing the earth once again for new life. Each tear became a crystal-clear drop of hope, each sigh a gentle breeze carrying the promise of renewal. The followers of Kybele honored this beautiful, solemn tale with rites and ceremonies filled with song and dance, poetry and heartfelt prayer. Kybele's festivals were vibrant and full of life, bringing entire communities together in unity and celebration. The people adorned themselves in fresh flowers, vibrant robes, and crowns woven from ivy and wild roses. Processions filled the streets with joyful noise and tender chants, music floating gently through the air. Sacred rites were performed beneath starlit skies, around warm fires that crackled softly, illuminating faces filled with reverence and joy. Drums beat gently like the heart of Mother Earth, flutes whispered sweet melodies, and voices joined in songs celebrating life, nature, and the tender mother herself. Yet Kybele's story gently traveled far beyond Anatolia. Her worship spread softly across distant lands and waters, journeying through whispers and tales that travelers carried carefully from village to village, city to city. Ancient Greece lovingly embraced Kybele, seeing within her their own great mother, Rhea. Temples blossomed under her soft gaze, and her gentle presence became woven into the fabric of Greek belief and devotion. Kybele's divine presence even journeyed further still, softly entering the mighty empire of Rome. There, she became known as Magna, the Great Mother, When Rome faced crisis and uncertainty, it was Cybele they turned to, believing her gentle yet powerful hand could restore balance, peace, and prosperity. A sacred stone, representing Cybele, was reverently transported from her ancestral home across vast oceans to Rome itself, an event marked with tender celebration and profound joy. The Romans, too, celebrated Cybele with tender rites, rituals, and festivals. Her priests, dedicated solely to her gentle worship, wore flowing robes and adorned themselves with fragrant flowers. Ritual dances filled the temple courtyards, while soft hymns echoed in the air. Cybele became a divine mother to Rome itself. Her gentle heart and tender protection felt across the city, its countryside, and throughout the empire. Cybele, deeply connected with life itself, was known as the protector and nurturer of wild creatures and forests. Her gentle heart extended equally to every creature, great or small. Ancient stories tell of her wandering softly through woods and meadows, her presence reassuring the timid deer, comforting the restless birds, and gently calming even the fiercest predators. Nature itself thrived under her careful watch, flourishing with life, joy, and balance. In the lands where Cybele was revered, nature and humanity lived in gentle harmony. Rivers were kept pure and clean, forests lush and thriving, and animals protected and respected. People honored the cycles of seasons, understanding deeply their connection with the earth's gentle breath and heartbeat. In Cybele's embrace, they found a profound sense of belonging, compassion, and love. Yet time, as gentle as Cybele herself, carried her story softly through centuries, softly through the rise and fall of empires. Eventually, the temples dedicated to her slowly faded into quiet ruin, overtaken gently by ivy, moss, and wildflowers. Yet even as physical temples faded, the memory of Cybele never fully departed. Her gentle spirit continued whispering through folk traditions, hidden tales, and quiet songs, still sung in meadows and beside bubbling springs. Even today, her spirit remains softly alive in the quiet hearts of those who seek solace in nature, who nurture gardens, protect wildlife, and celebrate the gentle rhythms of life. Cybele's wisdom, profound yet tender, teaches us still, whispering quietly about the sacred bond between humanity and nature, the endless cycles of renewal and rebirth, and the powerful yet gentle strength of a mother's love. As our gentle journey through the beautiful tale of Cybele softly reaches its peaceful conclusion, let us carry within us the echo of her timeless wisdom. Let her gentle whispers remind us of our bond with the earth, our connection to each other, and the beautiful rhythm of life, ever-changing yet eternally renewing. Thank you, dear listeners, for sharing this precious time with us in the Epic Tales universe. If this gentle journey touched your heart, please softly support us by liking and subscribing. Your presence is deeply valued, and your support gently encourages us to continue sharing these stories of wisdom, love, and wonder. Until we meet again in our next tale, remember always to embrace the gentleness of nature, the wisdom of ages, and the kindness of your own heart. With warmth and gratitude, goodbye, dear friends.